All right, if you watched the last one, you know that I did not win. So one thing that was a big problem is Mayfield wasn't casting especially powerfully. So I mentioned in the last one, I guess I was foreshadowing, that priests are not as strong of casters. So I'm going to go ahead and change him to a wizard with white magic as a secondary. Yeah, I think that's for the best. So, yeah, I do want to switch him back, but for this fight, he's going to have 2 more magic power, which makes a huge difference when you're going from 4 to 6. I wish I had some passive ability, which is what this, that's what my friend Joe calls this, so I think that's fair to call it passive ability. Geomancer, I'm going to go back to the basics and make him a squire, because I was literally using no ability, and now I can at least yell. I cannot throw stone like that guy who, if you watch the last one, devastated me was doing. So Geomancer is just going to go on the back burner. I don't have any monk abilities, so I'm just going to go with the trusty rusty black magic as my secondary. I also don't have any counter, so if nothing else, counter tackle is cheap and it's kind of good. Like, it's not the best ability in the game, but it's a good bang for your buck. Also, this is good for at least delete up. But I'm just thinking, I don't even know if it's worth having equip armor. It makes a difference of 16 health. Yeah, I wish I had better gear. That's all I have to say about that. So now Delita is harder to hit because he has a shield and a mantle. And most of the arrows will be coming straight on at Ramza. You know what, though? Bronze armor worth 30. This one's worth 18. It is going to be worth using equip armor because, yeah, let me switch this to just for a second. So he's going to have that, and Ramza will have the Linen Cuirass, which is just 2 more health, but still, it gives more health to Delita, which, I don't know, maybe it's not the best choice. Delita's just going to waste it. All right, anyway, let's just try this again. Things tend to work out when you have Ramza as a squire. That's the only job class where Ramza has any specialty, and it's nothing compared to like what the people you get later in the game can do. All right, Mayfield's going to kick a lot more, but this time around, and Kay did great. Kay did her part, so let's hope things just work out for Kay. Again, she had good compatibility, so 65% chance of charm. I would be very happy with those odds again. I'm always so self-conscious about little things. Like, I just burped, but I'm like pretty sure you can't hear it. If you watch the last one, Zalbag doesn't want his hands dirty, so he has this little eager kid, Algus, to murder someone he grew up with. We've all done that. Take advantage of the eager kid who wants to feel special. So you give him a crossbow, have him kill a girl you grew up with. Like I said, Teta is dying. She's not taking it is a mortal shot, mortal wound. Teta and Delita are both upset about it. Teta doesn't have the same energy as Delita, so she's probably less upset. Just bleeding out on a bridge while this guy crawls away to God knows where. Actually, if you're watching this, there's a good chance you know where he's going. His shot was not as fatal, so if you don't know what's happening, you'll see. I'm curious if you want to put in the comments what you thought is going to happen with him going in there, or after you finish, just say like, oh, didn't see that coming or whatever. I don't know. I'm curious if it's like predictable or not because I'm so far gone. Like I've been playing this game for more than half my life. So to me, it's just like, yeah, that's just an event in history that occurred. We all know where we were when that happened. Normally in the game, thieves would have a speed advantage over someone like a knight. But I do not get that in this matchup that's happening on the side of the battle. So she's going to do the same thing. They must have bad compatibility because she's actually doing less damage than she was earlier. I'm going to do the safer thing with Mayfield. I should have done this earlier. I just didn't calculate like where that step would be. So this looks like it's going to be a lot more potent. Much more potable. The only downside to Ramza, like, yeah, he's taking less damage from this, but if he's got bad compatibility, she's not going to feel the sting of this sword as much. It should still be, she has less health this go around, so she should still die. Her faith is a little higher, so I guarantee she's going to die. You're going to like the way she dies. I guarantee it. All right, same compatibility, so that means still good faith. That wasn't as good, though, so she's not starting off with as lucky of a start. Starting with a start, as everyone likes to say. Delita still didn't dish out a lot of damage. All right, so hopefully this does more damage so that these guys aren't so cavalier about killing Ramza, which it was a lot more damage, but I'm sure they're still going to be like, oh yeah, we're still totally going to kill you. But if he doesn't have throw stone, I'm already happier. But Algus could easily go for the kill on that. Oh, and Valentine was not seduced by my thief. Oh, she's going to do the killing. That works out nicely, actually. Oh, no, it doesn't. I don't know why she chose to cast on that guy. She didn't have to. So even though Ramza just died, I got the upside of that guy taking more damage. I'm real curious if Delita's going to go for the physical stuff or he's going to cast. That's good. That'll keep him alive longer, but he only has one more spell, so I know last fight I was considering getting a item as my secondary. I'm realizing now I should have. Okay. Gonna have him cast on her. This will hit both of them. It's not gonna kill her, but it should do enough damage that the two knights are either gonna die or be like, well, actually they'll both be beat up enough that they're gonna effectively withdraw from the combat and just hide in corners until they get killed by lightning bolts. All right, so charm worked that time. I think that... What are the odds you have item as your secondary? You do not. You have nothing as your secondary. So I need to make sure I'm not getting killed by her because she's still going to have plenty of spell left. So I'm going to just kind of conservatively just come out a little bit. All right, so that guy is still very much in the combat because Delita stinks at casting. I'm grateful that he is casting instead of being already dead, but oh, come on, man. All right, so that guy's very much back in the fight because he gave himself a potion. Spike, I thought was going to walk away because he's like, I'm all beat up. But yeah, now he's about to kill my wizard. I hate to say this, guys, but I think we might be witnessing me dying again. Let's see what Annette does. She might... Yeah, she's going to kill him. Woof. I do have a chance here because... And it's a pretty slim chance. But I should be able to go before this cast. Yeah, of course. All right, yes, I can. So my only chance of survival here is I'm going to whack her with my lightning rod, and that gives a chance of her getting Bolt 2 cast on her. It did not. It was a critical hit for what it's worth, but also that should kill the 3 of them. Okay, so this is a long shot. Or I don't have to take the long shot, really. I can let these 3 die and give myself a potion. And then I can revive Ramza. Yeah, what I was thinking is charming the other knight so that he would give me a potion / be nice to me in general. Robins. I hate you, Robins. You are my least favorite in this fight. So, man, that is a bunch of dead bodies. Valentine's charm is super about to wear off. So Delita can kind of go toe-to-toe here with Algus because he's going to keep getting auto potion. And, oh, actually, he can't go toe-to-toe. He does not have a secondary of potion. So he's almost definitely going to need a little help. I'm going to stand here. This seems like a risky move, but I'm going to wait. Because, well, no, there's no reason to wait. I don't need to give... Yeah, neither of those guys have a long-range attack. They just have potion and nothing. It's a good chance Algus will actually try to shoot her because he's a turd. So now they're going to have conversations. Unfortunately, sometimes those conversations I mentioned will revive Delita. They do not seem to revive Ramza. That's never really an issue. Ramza's never dead for me in this fight. Oh, nice shield, dude. Good job. I really wish that crossbow of his didn't cause darkness because, it's a decent chance he's going to miss every time. Oh, I wish there was a potion or I wish there was a crystal there instead of a treasure box. I'm sure that treasure box can mean nothing. These guys are just arguing over class versus, people dying or whatever it is. Now this is where Delita would get up when he says, "Are you all right, Delita?" And Delita says, "Leave me here next." And he's like, Delita, don't talk about killing me. I'm your friend. Friends don't kill friends. All right, so the smart thing to do would be to go help Delita, but really just want to keep these 2 in recovery mode, and then I'll have them fight those knights. Oh, wait, yeah, definitely want to give myself a speed boost. All right, I'm going to have her give a potion. Eventually, he won't need a potion, but in the meantime, I don't need him getting killed because I am all out of Phoenix Downs. Monsters will drop stuff like a Phoenix Down, but humans always drop actual treasure, like items, material goods. So this is a bit risky. Oh, that's way risky. I'm not going to do that. Man, these guys have me cornered pretty good. Well, not really, because I'm just going to have to divide and conquer. I'm going to give her a speed boost. I don't want to be too lopsided with the speed in case he goes down again, but I want them both to be faster than the knights. So I'm going to see if they will walk into a pincer. Or, okay, this guy's going next. I can't risk her getting killed, so I'm going to wait. And once one of them gets close enough, I'm going to try to charm, but yeah. In the meantime, those guys should be able to duke it out pretty good. Algus kind of has the advantage because of auto potion. In theory, Delita can win this. but even one auto potion would probably mean he's going to lose it. Oh, linen robe. That could have been my linen robe. It's the worst robe in the game. Okay, so, oh man, I jumped ahead of myself. Put the wagon before the cart. All right, so these guys are divided enough. I'm going to try to seduce him. Hey, I'm back here and I think you're cute. All right. So he's on my team. I was saying all right like that dude would say that when he hears that some random girl behind him thinks he's cute. So now they're all going to team up to kill this guy. Yeah. I can't remember if that's the guy with the potion. I think he is. But they should be able to make short order of him. Treasure boxes. I want crystals, baby. Crystals either help you grow in the long run or they give you, all right, nice dodge. Or they give you sweet abilities. And I want sweet abilities. I also don't want my helmet broken. But there's nothing I can do about that. That red hood would have been pretty sweet, not gonna lie. Auto potion worked again. All right. Guess the devil has a hand in this fight. I don't know if that's an expression or not. So even though Kay is a terrible caster, I would rather... Yeah, I want Ramza to get that. So I'm going to have her stab. And yeah, get this crystal. That dude's not going to help me or hurt me because he's a weapon guard. That's the real reason I want this. Because like I said earlier, I do not have any abilities right now. Okay, so with them down to one knight, they are pretty much done for. Valentine has this idea like, yeah, let's go get Algus. But it's going to wear off in a second. He's like, wait, I want to kill you guys. It's like, no, you're not supposed to. Yeah, that figures. That was too many good bounces working out for me. So I'm going to go ahead and get this guy killed. I was hoping darkness would wash over the dude, but it didn't. Oh, I did not see that coming. Okay, I don't want to lose both of the people. So I'm going to switch my priority so that I am killing Algus. And I'm not even going to waste casting a lightning on him. Just give myself a speed boost and help Delita kill Algus here, because Delita could lose this one-on-one that he's going through. Couldn't quite cast on him from there. Or maybe I could, but either way, he's about to die. I'm curious if Delita is so angry he's going to go for him. No, he's not. Okay. I mean, you know, you got to make practical decisions sometimes. I'm sure he's like, Algus is like, hey, but he, you know, maybe Delita saw that Ramza is coming up from behind for the kill. All right, so we'll go ahead and do this next thing I was talking about. We're like, oh, what's going to happen? Even though I already know. So that is the death of Algus in this iteration of the game. There are different versions of the game where that is not his death. Well, it is. He's dead, but you fight him again as an undead kind of monster zombie thing. And now this is actually the end of the chapter. Delita is going. You can tell by the way he's walking. There's no urgency. He knows that she's gone. So Teta was his only family. He's holding her close. I remember Galagros snuck off and it's like, where's he going? And Delita just watching. And there was an explosion of some sort. And he's saying, Delita, get away. Oh. Even though Ramza almost died, he's still saying, Delita. And then, oh, there's that. That was a big explosion. And so this chapter ends with Ramza saying, I've taken my whole life for granted, because he's basically had his eyes opened. And he's just realizing how different his perception of the world is versus what it really is like, because he's got his two brothers, in particular Dice Darg, who just kind of tell him certain things about how the world is that are completely false. So that's the end of that chapter. I'm glad that fight worked out. I'm glad I did not lose K. I thought I had that knight in the bag, but it's not being conservative. So that's what happened there. And we'll see you next time, guys. Thank you.